In today's video, we're going to be talking about wolf packs inside of Destiny Rising. We're going to be letting you know all the things you need to know and walking through all the reasons why you should be joining one today. The wolf packs have entered Destiny Rising, and we're going to walk you through everything that you need to know and let you know all the reasons why you should be joining a wolf pack today. Wolf packs are the new clan system inside of Destiny Rising. One of the biggest updates that I know that a lot of D2 players are absolutely loving. So many tremendous benefits to joining one. Additional rewards, quests, challenges. First things first, this is the general screen that everybody's going to see. Important notes to take note of as you enter this screen. There are multiple structures inside of this location. We have our SPI drill, practice range if you want to test certain weapons and stuff out. The pack hunt, we are going to dive deeper into this, but most importantly, and not last but not least, we have the hangar. The hangar is what's going to control everything in regards to leveling up your wolf pack. It's the most important structure that you are going to currently have, and we are going to break down everything that you need to know about those. Okay, but first things first, we are going to talk about the UI. Okay, we talked about all those. If you are a admin of the wolf pack, you are going to be able to click on here and see your members. Here's where you'll find your member list. You will see their status, their roles, and their contributions. We are going to explain that and how that works shortly. And then as you can see, you will see role details, which we are going to dive into, applications on people that are applying to get into your alliance, your clan. And then you can also click invite and invite your friends, search through there, click on your friends, nearby, players that are inside of the social area. And then as we dive into, you can see your logs. As we come in, it'll let you know this person joined, this person left, this person was promoted, so on and so forth. And then also role details. This is where, as an admin, you can really dive deep, promote people that you want to be able to assist you in any sort of way. You can adjust your privileges as an admin on what each role has access to do, which is absolutely amazing. Den managers, you can break them down. And as you can see right there, each one has different roles. Uses funds. Only the funds manager can do that. The den manager can't do that. But the leaders can come in and adjust them according to what works best for them. Okay, as you can see, some of these are, as you're loading in, these are not going to be available. They are going to be locked behind Hangar level 4. That is why they are unlocked for us right now. We just unlocked them today. And that is the biggest thing, is working on the levels. And we'll talk about what each perspective level brings to the table as you level up that hangar. And then last but not least, as you can see, we have pack challenges. These are exclusive to the pack. Everybody contributes towards it. You can see that you're going to get additional rewards for them. And it's simple things like logging in, spend pinnacle energy, take part in a pack hunt, all those kinds of deals. And you will earn free rewards that will also contribute towards your wolf pack's growth. Okay. As we dive back into the wolf pack area, we are now going to make our way towards the pack hunt. Okay. Pack hunt, you will see there are pack rewards and there are also personal rewards. The important note to make is that current action points are huge in pack hunt. There are very few ways to earn them. You get one per day after each day of reset. And then there are several ways to earn additional action points. So we're going to walk through that as you dive in to go. The map has reset. We just finished week 1 of it. And now we have a brand new, fresh map. As you can see, there are unidentified areas that we are going to have to go and venture and explore. Okay. You will see on the bottom left-hand side, right here that it will say weekly rewards. We are going to click on that guy. And then this is the important part. Sorry, excuse me. Exploration encounters, resources gathered, and large strongholds. As you progress through the map and use each individual player uses their action points, you will start contributing towards these. And at the end of the week, you have the opportunity to win additional mythic weapon parameters that then you can combine and get additional mythic blueprints, which is insane, right? It's absolutely phenomenal. These are free rewards that you're getting just from doing Wolfpack activities. And as you can see, it gives quite a bit. You get, what is that? 45 and 25, that's 70 right off the rip. I believe that leaves you with 5 that you would need to have in order to craft one. So, you know, like I said, it's phenomenal. You can see as I'm blocking it again, it has a section for pack members right here in the right. I apologize. Pack members. You can see who is actually online, what they're doing if you want to help them out. Each help speeds up their process of going through that. And just like that, like as we're going to work here, say we're going to work towards this one over here. We are going to start from the zone and we are going to go and explore. Okay. And as you can see, we are making our way there. We can request help that will expedite our whole process. And let's see if we find anything. I'm not entirely sure if we are going to find anything, but it's just to show y'all the process of how it works. Okay. And as you can see, while we're waiting for this, in the top right, there's 0 for 20 right now. We just used our 1 AP that we got per the daily. And then I'm going to explain to you how you can earn some more from each member. All right. It looks like there's something there. What is it? You can request help on the way back. Okay. So we do have something here. We have an abandoned mine. This is something that's going to contribute towards the resources, because as you can see, pack resources, we are going to be getting resources. The exploration this is also going to count towards exploration on the weekly rewards. You will start to see now we have 3 nodes that are explored. Okay. And then once we clear it out, there you go. We got 40 granite from it, which will be used towards upgrading the hangar and building prosperity by adding in cosmetics into your hangar. And as you can start to see, now we are starting to roll. We have intel if you want to. It lets people know if you found certain things. And then you can also click on here and it will take them to what was identified. And then as you go from there, the contributions as a lead, I will let you know who did free roam. I did a free roam. And then resources as well. Who's pulling in resources for the wolf pack. All right. Now the biggest thing, you're probably like, Boba, that was only 1 AP. What am I going to possibly do with only 1 per week or 1 per day for the rest of the week? You know, what there comes into is now we are going to be coming into, we're going to click on the AP and you're going to see this fly in. As you are doing your different modes, your strikes, the raid event, all those kinds of deals. If you go and use your pinnacle coins or pinnacle energy at the very end, as you'll know, right when you see the event, it says you can pop 20 pinnacle coins, 20 pinnacle energy to get additional rewards. And in some modes, you can also pop double. So it'd be 40 in order to get quadruple the rewards. Those pinnacle coins and energy will be donated towards your wolf pack contribution for the week. This resets at the end of each week, and this is how you unlock an additional 15 action points for the entire duration of the week, which is crucial. Once you have 35 members, all with 15 extra action points, this map starts looking a lot different. Okay, so that is a special note. If you're a leader or if you're one of the managers, make sure that people are using those and doing that. That way y'all can all benefit and get more additional rewards. And then last but not least, we are diving into it, the hangar. You're the hangar. All right, we are officially level 4 hangar right now. We are going to be progressing to level 5. As you progress, initially it will start with you only needing resources. Then it will work into prosperity. What is prosperity and how do you earn it and how do you grow it and all that kind of stuff? Don't worry, we're going to answer it. First off, if you click in here, once you clicked on hangar and you click, it's going to give you and let you know, similar to like the weapons, when you're hunting for it, what you need, what you can do to increase the prosperity. We are going to craft a furniture set. Okay, so you come in here. I know this looks really complicated. It really isn't. Okay, if you click craft, it's going to let you know if you were going to craft all of these. We've already crafted some. If you're going to craft all of these, this is how much it's going to cost. You don't need to craft them all at once. You can just simply check and uncheck certain ones and we can build, technically we can build a lamp. Okay. These are going to be used to furnish your wolf den, and you can go in and see it and really customize it and make it your own. And these are the materials that are going to be needed. This is where the materials on the map that we just showed you are going to come into play. You are going to need them in order to craft these furniture pieces to raise your prosperity and then ultimately level up your hangar. Okay. There is something to take special note of. You do have the option of transferring and crossing over resources. Okay. So if you want to exchange some resources, say your wolf pack gathered so much wood, but all the others are kind of lacking, you can literally come in here and say, we want to exchange for more alloy. We can click exchange on alloy. It will be here. And then we can say we have a ton of granite. Or we have a ton of granite. We want to donate more towards the alloy. You can come in here and increase it by whatever you want. If we just needed an extra 100, you can come in here and collect that. You can also click in and denote what you want. Take special note, if you start decreasing, it will auto shoot it to 4. You know, it's just a little something that hopefully they'll fix in the future. But also another note to take is when you are exchanging, it is not 1 for 1. You will lose some sort of resource. So we are going to be getting 100 alloy, but it's going to take 125 granite in order to give us that 100 transfer. The PBO fibers, the ones that you're seeing, I know I had a question on it, had no clue what they were. They just look like delicious spaghetti on the screen. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. What are those used for? Once you get to level 5 hangar, you are going to be using these in order to level the hangar up. So do not use these and exchange them. You will regret it. It's going to cost you a lot in order to level them up. I believe it is, let me see where we're at right now. We are at level, if we wanted to upgrade, it is going to cost us 700 delicious spaghettis. In order to do that, which we already have, right? But we do need to work on this prosperity, which, as y'all saw, it's going to take a lot of resources. So we are going to get to work and be working on that. The wolf den, last but not least, the wolf den. We're going to head in here. We're going to click in here and go confirm. And this is the social area, social hub. As of right now, you can come in here and hang out with your friends, have a little fun, see your cosmetics. As I'm going to show y'all here in a minute. Here is one of them. We built a little lamp, you know, hey, and then we come in here and you can start to see as we rope the corner around, we're slowly building stuff out. We got our little desk right here. We got, you know, if you need a little whiskey action, you got a chair with a little table and a lamp. Then we got our ottoman there. And then of course, the kegger, the kegger. And so you can start to see there's a nice social area. I believe one of these areas turns into a fishing spot later on. Actually, I just passed it up. And then there's so much to explore in this little area. You can meet with all your friends and your wolf pack and have just a little social get together and have a little fun.